Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with simplertrading.com. In tonight's free video, I wanted to go over a couple of really just two ways of thinking, because as you head into this monthly expiration that we've got due up next week, you want to be aware of a style of trading that's a little bit more delta neutral. For those two trades, I'm thinking, and it kind of depends on where we open up on Monday and Tuesday, but if you see Boeing back around 350, trying to do something like the short straddle or maybe even an iron fly, something that would take advantage of price staying in that area, is what I think you want to look at. Also, if you take that idea and move over into Apple, you're just looking for places of big psychological decisions like 200 or 350 that maybe that underlying can chop through a little bit. With the weakness that we saw all throughout the week this week, that generates some volatility that ideally you can sell, sell the premium around these, and then see that maybe the fears ease up a little bit into next week, that volatility contracts, and then as you trade closer and closer to 200, those short premium strategies will tend to do well. So I think that's one way of thinking that you want to be very clear about carrying into next week as we look for a little bit of a bounce, and then a couple others where I'm going to focus on the continued directional approach and doing it through June directional options. One of those is Zscaler. We got into that earlier this week in the chat room. Just same idea of pulling back into those moving averages, seeing the squeeze suggesting a bigger move is about to happen. So nice to see that one come through. And then one that I think could be next, I believe we've covered this in these free videos, but it continues to trade very well inside this consolidation, is Iridium. So just steadily picking up more of this so we can continue to hold those levels. That's what we'd like to see, and then ideally a continuation of the trend higher. So I hope that's helpful. Gives you a couple of names and ways of thinking to consider as we get into this May expiration, and we will see you at the next free video.